Hey everyone, you're listening to Teenage Diary Podcast. My name's Marial.
My name is Karel.
Louise. I'm Desiree.
I'm Chazlene Crispo.
And welcome to our first ever episode. We've been waiting for this day to come, and finally, we are here, very much excited to have a conversation with you. I came from a small family since I'm an only child, and our extended family in my mom's side is residing far away from us, so we rarely get together, but sometimes they visit us. So I grew up wanting to have siblings, but I didn't have, and that's the sad part of it because I don't have someone that I can play with. So I opted in making friends, and of course, we played after school, and I realized that I enjoy their company. I enjoy the company of my friends. And I thought maybe I don't have siblings, but I have them. And they're like my family, my second family outside the house. But of course, we are all growing up. You tend to lose people along the way, and I think it's just fine. It's normal. I remember seeing a quote that says, "Sometimes, in order for you to grow, you have to lose a couple of people in your life." Sometimes you just drift apart or lost contact with them, or sometimes you just have to cut off someone from your life, especially toxic ones, right? Right now in college, I think that it's very important to choose your friends well. Choose a friend that would work your relationship and nurture your friendship, and someone who will be with you through thick and thin and just basically stand the test of time, and not just someone who's a fair weather kind of friend, Because I truly believe that your friend speaks of you. Your friend speaks of who you are as a person.
I truly agree to you, Mar. I think that families are not the only shoulders that you can cry on, but also friends. But it is important to choose well. It is important that you have a relationship of trust. And you know that we have different types of friends. Sometimes we have that social friends, intimate friends, which are your go to for advice, and long lost friends. And long lost friendships are my favorite. You know, it amazed me when you see that long lost friend of yours, then it's like you've just seen each other yesterday, like nothing has changed. If I would assess myself, I would probably be that laid back type of friend. I see myself as someone who's just chill and go with the waves. Que sera sera, as the quote goes. As for me, I have friends whom I have not seen for months and years, but our relationship of trust still remains. We may not talk for days or weeks, but I care about them because they are dear to my heart. My friends may annoy and call me at any time of the day or night, but I cannot survive without them. They are the ones with whom I share my joys and sorrows. True friends stay with you no matter the distance or time that separates you from them.
I don't usually involve myself in a big circle of friends or be a socially active. Having someone to rely on is enough for me. Every time friendship is being mentioned, my high school friends always comes to my mind. Why? Because every phases of life we always have each other's back. Time built us a relationship of trust where we feel comfortable and safe to each other. They taught me to cut off strings whenever I feel unloved or ignored. And for some reasons, I feel grateful that I found them. Not all people have this kind of friendship where it's still going for the last 7 years. I've seen people experiencing a seasonal friendship, and it's a rare opportunity to experience long lasting friendship. It made me wonder, what's the secret to make friendship last longer? Is it trust? Is it love? Is it respect? but I guess it's the flexibility of each other to understand differences and uniqueness. However, just like other friendship, we also have small and big fights. But we never fall out, but rather we grow stronger. Now that we are in different paths of life, we still keep in touch and have a random meet up in a certain place to catch up. As person who grows up with a lot of pressure and always being compared with my sister or being or other person's children, sometimes my friends are the ones who heal my invisible wounds and help me to be happy. It's funny how strangers become my friends and now they're my favorite people. A special person that makes me complete and loved.
Well, for me, friendship is a thing that we should treasure the most. It is something we couldn't find in any person twice. It is the person you've been through with everything, through ups and downs, through highs and lows. To go back with, I had this experience in my life where my very best friend snitched on me. We were the best of friends since elementary and we had our friendship with almost 6 years. We really loved each other's company. It just feels like having a sister who isn't your same blood. I just love how we share our similarities, but one time everything just ended. I can see how our friendship turned down and how we both drift apart. Our relation of trust had been burned down and I had no shoulder to cry on anymore. But that is life. Even though how close you are to a certain person, never really give all of your trust to someone. You will never know what goes on to their mind, and you will just be surprised that everything you did good will stab you right in the back. Life should still go on, and we never spoke to each other ever again.
So, I used to have a huge circle of friends during my high school years. So, those were the days when I thought that having a lot means I belong to a particular group where I won't feel that I'm an outcast or lonely, when in reality, it's not. That's when I became so dependent that I need to be accompanied by people even when eating in our school's cafeteria. Funny, right? I won't deny that I also experienced being bullied because of my physical appearance. It took me so long to recover and rebuild my self-esteem because I am overweight and short. I lose friends because some of them aren't really my friends, and I used to cry for losing one. But still, I'm still grateful because I still have my four keeps until today, and I know they always have my back. It was just a crazy high school memory lane. We can't deny that high school experiences have molded us to become a better version and facing our future. And as I grow older, I became mature. I feel like I need to have a well-built emotional strength so that I can survive every loss that will come over and test me. I decided to lose touch with people just to protect my peace of mind, and I think that's what I need to utter of the younger version of me.
I hope you guys learned something from our first episode of this podcast. We hope you enjoyed and thank you for sticking with us until the very end of our first episode.
And if you like to share some interesting stories, or you just have some questions, or you just need someone to vent your feeling out, we have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook because we are your Teenage Diary Podcast. Goodbye.